What's up, y'all? KRC Pinto here. Today, I'm hanging out with Shkodo, the Russian Gotenks guru. You have probably seen him on Twitter, and if you haven't, you're sleeping because this dude is absolutely off the chain with Gotenks. Dude, how you doing today?
Wow, what an intro. Hey, this is George. Nice, nice. Thank you for having me, man. The first
Dude,
time I'm doing that.
dude,
Really excited.
so stoked to have you. We got the transcontinental Gotenks knowledge sharing going on here, so I'm stoked about it. So today we're gonna go through some of the tech you've come up with for the character because you really have revolutionized the way people approach this character. I know you've done a lot of work on the Goki front. You've innovated with using C assist with Gotenks. You've got some mix tips to share with us. And as you can see by the tabs on my screen, we've got so much to go through today. So, dude, I'm
There's a lot.
stoked. Let's jump right into it. You ready?
Let's go. So the first one, let me check it, is the regular Goki. What I think people should actually go for, because I know a lot of people like decide on what buttons to use to do the Goki, and like for me, I also started like what is the most consistent way to use them, like what buttons, and I started checking. Then I found a way to do it like through a dash, and then I thought like, so I can like dash while I'm doing the Goki. And then I found it's like three times the distance, so you can do like from different, not only like from this position when you're in the corner, and you like do a back jump, and then you have the perfect ghost position, so you can do it like when you're a bit out of corner, or you just hit him and screen, and you're not like right in the corner, but like a dash jump will still give you the 50-50. So this is very cool because it's out of time, it's a dash jump, um, and like it's out of time, it's easy to confirm, and the distance is much more bigger to get the 50-50. Yeah, put it on.
Let's check it out.
So see, you're not like in the corner, but you still get the 50-50, right? So should I explain how to do it?
Yeah, go for it.
It's first you hold the wait, you hold L and S before you fall down. Um, then while holding L and S, you know how to buffer, like what a buffer is, right?
Right.
Like I can explain real fast for people that don't know. Like before, like the move has a recovery, and while it's recovering, like a level three, or if you're in block or whatever, you can input like something before you can actually do it. That's like a buffer. So here you do the ghost, and then the ghosts have like recovery, the super when he like stands, right? And when he's standing, there's like frames. A window where you can input it before Gotenks can move. So what do you input in those frames is you hold forward while holding L and S, and you input the dash while holding forward. So, first you meet with the S ghost, so you let go of the S ghost. Then what you do next is you buffer the dash into that window while holding forward. So your next ghost is gonna be the H ghost because dash is like forward plus S and H, right? So you got the S and H ghost out of the way, and you're still holding light. So you got a dash already buffered in. So what you do is you move to nine. So you do. It sounds complicated, but it's really easy. So you move to nine, and you get an automatic frame one like dash jump. And while you're in the middle of that jump, you just let go of the light that you're holding. So at that point, then you just have to like react. You still have like your finger on the trigger that made the dash, right? So you just look. If you if he blocked, you can go for the mix. Like either do it again for the dash, or like full do a crouching light, and then if he didn't block, you still have it on the trigger. You just put it. You just like push the trigger. So you get a super dash. At the super dash confirms it, and you still have the medium ghost out because you didn't touch the medium. Super dash is also like it doesn't have a medium inside. So what you do next is you do anything into like the spinning thingy, and then you let the medium go, right? So then you can do a donut, you can install more ghosts, you can go now for the re-jump in this version, whatever. Or the next uh, is if he blocked and then he ate the mix-up, the next thing you can do is you just press light, 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 light. Because the medium is out, the light, 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 light will combo into the auto combo, and then you can press anything like light, light, heavy. and hold the heavy, right? And then he falls down, and you can OTG with the medium ghost and do whatever. Or you can use the medium ghost for a second mix. So this is basically all you have to learn. Sorry, I'm fucking out of breath, man. I'm the first
I
player
don't blame
here.
you for being out of breath. That was an in-depth explanation.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
So let's revisit this real quick. So I'm gonna
So
see if I can.
see, I'm holding L and S. Like I started holding light and special right
So
now.
did you start holding that when the ghost started coming out?
Yeah, yeah. I just inputted the ghost, and then right away I'm just starting to hold forward. See, like 6,
Mm-hmm.
like on the screen, and then L and S. So right now I'm holding light, forward, and special.
And the function here is that holding forward and L is to start buffering the moon jump, and at the
So,
same time
so
you're holding
no,
S.
no, no, no. I can explain the function. So,
Okay.
S is gonna be the media ghost, right?
Right.
That you're gonna let out. So this is the function for the S. The function for forward is because you're gonna dash soon. You're gonna press the super dash button soon, which is
Okay.
the H and S. So like the S is out of the picture and like the H is gonna come out, but it's later. And the L is also for later. It's when you already jumped. It's easy because you were already holding the light button. You just let it out mid jump, mid your jump arc. It's gonna be the
Oh.
last ghost you're gonna let out.
So the
So
L is
S,
gonna let out a ghost while you're moon jumping.
yeah, or not even moon jumping. Moon jumping is harder. This is like a dash jump. You just hold
Oh,
forward,
okay.
and then you just like click the super dash and press 9, so you won't fuck. Can we swear here?
Yeah, you
Because
can
I'm
swear.
from
That's
Russia.
fine.
Like it's. I'm sorry. I learned English from Twitter. I'm sorry. So so yeah, light is gonna be the first ghost. Heavy is gonna be the medium in the middle ghost, and the special is gonna be the first ghost. Heavy in the middle, and light is gonna be the last ghost you're gonna let out. But it's easy because we're holding both of them. Like let go of special, and you're still holding light, so you just hold it last. The first two are auto timed, kinda, because media ghost is like you did it a million of times as a Gotenks player. It's like auto timed, and then the second ghost, the hardest one, like to auto time in the middle, like logically, but it's super easy because it's auto timing itself. You just press the super dash, like to install the dash, and that's gonna be your second ghost. You don't think about it because what you're doing is like you're trying to. The buffer window is not infinitely big, so you're trying to do a real fast like dash and to let the ghost out media as fast as you can, right? So while you're doing this as fast as possible, it's gonna be the perfect timing for the first ghost. You don't even think about them. So the only ghost you're thinking about is the light ghost you're holding. Everything else is gonna like come out automatically. At least that's what I do. So I'm always thinking about the light ghost and about the middle of the jump. And when I let it out, that's when I'm thinking about the confirms or did the ghost hit or whatever like happened. And I have my medium ghost like in the back. So I can
Okay.
use for mix-ups or confirming, whatever. Yeah, let's go further and
So
show. Mhm. I think I'm not showing the easy thing here. I'm using like a glitch. I can explain it real fast, no problem.
I'm gonna
So,
pull this back a little bit because
mhm.
I want to see where, just to demonstrate for anyone who's not seeing it, I want to show where the actual 50-50 is.
Oh, yeah, 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 sure, sure.
So, so here you got your ghost come out, and then you get in and you get enough frames to do either an overhead off the jump or the low there, like you did in the clip. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a true block string. I think I either put him on don't guard like low, or I did a frame trap on purpose so I can show the confirm after. But like it's a true block string.
Cool. That's awesome, man.
Uh, then like I did I confirmed through a glitch here just because I know that glitch from season 1 and I'm used to do it, and like you don't have to do it at all. But I can explain it really fast because it's interesting and it might help like other getting players. Can we get it a little bit back? Like starting from crouching light.
Yeah. Here, I'll just pull it back to the ghost coming out, so you get a second to think
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, yeah. So see, I do crouching light, the crouching medium, and then heavy, and then I do again a light, medium, and heavy, and the ghost doesn't trigger.
Oh
Although I pressed the
yeah.
button like 2 times, and I did a super dash, and after the heavy and the ghost didn't trigger, although I pressed like heavy 3 times or something. Do you know how to do it? Should I
No,
explain?
how did you do that? I didn't even notice that
There's
until you pointed it out. That's crazy.
so Gotenks has this thing where how the ghost works for people that don't play Gotenks. They work on negative edge. So what it is you press a button, and then when you let go of a button, then the ghost triggers. But there is like instances in the game, like free stops. Like in Marvel, if anybody played, Virgil had that infinite round trip glitch where he canceled it in the freeze or the hit stop of a move. Here it's a little bit similar. Like this game has like freezes, like when a 2H happens, for example, or any spike, like a jump heavy spike, or a spark, or a vanish, like the first vanish, when the game freezes.
Right.
What else? Or like any spike, like 214H, I mean, yeah, or 214M hit, or anything like that. The game freezes, and you can let go of the buttons at that moment, at that window, and the game doesn't understand that you let go of them. So that's like a free pass to let go. So what you do is you confirm anything into a too heavy, and when there's like and the game freezes and like the camera kind of zooms in, that's when you can let go of the buttons, and then you can the window is so big you can actually press heavy real fast again, like tap it, and you'll get a super dash buffered in. But the game didn't even realize like you let go of the heavy. It's kind of weird. So like no ghost trigger, but you get a too heavy with a super dash, and you let go of all the buttons. You're not holding anything, and you're in the air with uh and with the ghost downstairs. So you can press anything again in the air, like light, medium, heavy, and you're holding light, medium, heavy. And when the jump heavy spike occurs, you let go of them again, and then he's on the ground, and you're not holding any button. And all the ghosts like are on the floor, so you can do whatever you want, like OTG, or do double Goki or whatever.
Could you? Okay, this is a random thought that we don't actually have to put in the video, but could
Mm-hmm.
you use that concept to like set up having a ghost at the end of a rejump combo? Like, could you use the 2H to start rejumping and then have the ghost at the end of it?
I don't know, but that sounds cool, man.
You're the guy
I
who's
think
gonna figure it out if anyone's gonna figure it out.
that's like a really cool route to go to when you don't know what to lab for good tanks. Always go for those double go keys or random OTG ghosts into some weird stuff. There's a lot of funky stuff that is not really competitive or optimal or whatever you want to call it, but it's just fun. And sometimes I get it in matches, and those are like the most fun matches, man. Not when you win, but when you get like something really funky to happen.
Let's see.
So, so this is basically the same, but instead of just holding six and installing the dash, you have to actually hold six and then do 3-9 or 2-9, but it's easier 3-9 because you're already holding the six like forward. Then you just do like up, I mean down and up while holding the six, so you get like a moon jump
Just out
instead
of
of
curiosity, do you
yeah.
play on like a PS4 pad or do you play on a fight stick?
Like Marvel, I play on a fight stick because it's super hard to plink and like play Magneto and enjoy. I think it's impossible to play Magneto on a PS4 pad, personally. But in Dragon Ball, I play on a SNES controller or on Joy-Con.
On a SNES controller?
Yep.
Like a Super Nintendo controller?
Yep. I don't know if I have it. I can find it
What?
later. Yeah, but it's not like even a Super Nintendo. It's actually really cool. It sounds as if I'm like I don't know, a cheapskate from Moscow, but it's actually such a cool controller. I love it. It's made by A Bit Do, no shill, but it's a really cool company, and it's just an awesome joystick. And the most coolest thing in it is like in Joy-Cons that you can flip it. You can do a combo, and mid DHC you can do like a flip of it or something. Like when you're playing offline with friends, like with Joy-Cons, you can juggle them mid DHC or just flip hands or do some ghetto stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
You're crazy, man.
Yeah, I like those little gadgets, man.
All right, let's look at this moon jump Goki real quick.
Mm-hmm. I think this is like the sickest mix to master as a Gotenks player. Like if you know this, you don't need anything else. It's basically a Goki, a 50-50 that gets you anywhere on the screen. And mid-screen, people, they have their like guard down because in the corner they're like, okay, I'm gonna get messed up by this Goku right now. But in this screen, they're like, oh, I'm far away. He's not gonna get his 50-50. He has to run to me. Like, I might do something. But this is like this version is just as tight as the corner version. You get it anywhere, and it's even better. The thing is that this is even better than in the corner because you get a four-way. You can
Right.
float like to the left. You can So it's a better mix than the corner. So if I would be the master of this, I get it like 6 out of 10 times now. But I'm not a pro player. If I would be like a pro player and I would know this, I would always go for this. I would get him always out of the corner just to get like this four-way mix. It's much more cooler. In my
Dude,
opinion.
that's nuts. I like that this one, like, you got a little ghost pop at the end, too. That's super sick.
Oh man, because there's like so many videos on Twitter. It's just something like I don't know. I do after work. I just come home and record something. I always forget what I do or what I type, and I'm watching it now. I'm like, oh, that I was thinking the same thing. Like I'm not watching my own video. Like especially Gotenks, like because his combos and mixes, they all look like different because of the ghost, the positioning. There's so much weird stuff you can do. I always forget like what my tweets are about.
Dude,
So it's cool.
this mix is
Um,
nuts. I need to learn how to moon jump. I can't do it. That's something I've been working on lately. I haven't got it down yet.
I think I have a stream or something, but I can try to teach you this. It's like once it clicks, it's not that hard. It's better to start off with a dash jump, and once you get how the previous video, once you get how this works, this mix is the same, but adding three, like adding a down motion before you go for the jump. That's all it
Right.
is.
Well, then there's things like you have to control the drift, too. Like, you know, if you want to, like, cross over or, like, fall short, something like that.
Yep, but after you do a lot of like float mixes, you control the drift naturally. I feel I want to go like on the other side, like crouching low, and you just feel how to do it. I don't know.
That makes sense.
But like not the yacht mixes. The yacht mixes you have to do like properly. Like I mean like the moon jump mixes. Like a yacht super jump, low or like high with the float. Because if you don't do them properly, you won't hit the same frame, and you will see the float. It will be reactable. Anywho, off topic. I'm sorry.
Hey, no worries. Dude, these are
There,
some sweet Gokis. So you think, like, these two versions are, like, what people should aim to learn as, like, their go-tos? Obviously, the moon jump a little less manageable all the time, but at least the super jump one, you think, like, that's something every Gotenks player should have in their pocket?
the corner one, sure, man. I don't know, like because at least for the distance, I mean, I see an argument for like any positioning of Ghost, like how you can play the things whatever you want. I mean, I would just like find if you want another like Goki, then find something that gives as much distance because the distance here is really what matters. The more like when you can set up the snake, so yeah. I think like the corner one is definitely worth learning, and it's not that hard because the whole point of that Goki was like for me to like find a Goki for me that was easy to use, and it's super easy once you learn it. You get it 10 out of 10 times. You have time to think about the confirms, about the mixes. It's auto timed, and at the cherry on top, it gives more distance. So yeah. And the moon jump Goki is if like I don't know if you're a stud, if you all you can learn that too, man. You know. So yeah.
If you're a stud, love it. All right, dude.
Man, we have so many videos. I just thought about it. Let's just go.
We do. I think from here we're kind of moving into some sauce, right?
Oh yeah, there's like a lot of things there. I was just going through my feed and thinking about mixes, not just Goki and like level 3 or like block string stuff. And I had a plot going while I was doing it, but I forgot it, man. We switched on the camera. I forgot like everything. So
Well,
let's.
looks like the next one we've got from you is random C assist Goki concept. Covers all tech options after the IID meaty jump medium jump heavy.
Oh my god, I have no idea. We'll just,
Well,
let's start the video, man.
let's watch it and see what happens. Here we go. Let me put it at the beginning here. Ooh, we got rejumps. This one's recent. Oh, you didn't
I didn't
rejump
do the
him.
That's not even an optimal combo. I just did the rejump because of the season of rejumps, and I'm like, okay, man, I have to do at least a rejump for this combo. So it had no sense there, but I just did it, so there was a rejump.
Okay, so this looks
There,
like, so you started the rejump, you got that 5M connection, C
so
assisted.
first thing, let's get the rejump out of the way because it has nothing to do. I just did it because like I thought it would be a weird adding a video without a rejump when like you can start the rejump with the community. The thing here is it starts from the C assist. So check this out. You put the C assist on, then you remember the glitch I told you about
Mm-hmm.
when you can let go of the ghosts without triggering them and you can like that's what I use here. So basically I do a C assist, put on the ghost, and now I run up to him and do medium down heavy and let go of all the buttons. And then I do a down heavy again and let go of all the buttons again. So I have all the 4 ghosts standing there while I put him like on the floor. And then I just do a Yad Miti, save jump, like you would do if the ghosts were not on the floor, right? Imagine there were no ghosts and you just hit Broly and you just do a regular Oki. But you have them 4 ghosts and they work like a really, really long assist that tracks. So they kill a lot of frames. Even if he like delays, I don't know how much this setup, but there's like setups where when they cover like all the 30 frames because they just fly in a row, and you can't like delay all of them.
You know what's nuts is that, like,
Mm.
at the time that you finally release the ghosts in this combo, like, I feel like they're not thinking
I'm not
about ghosts
releasing them.
anymore.
Yeah, and I'm not even releasing them. That's why they fly in such a perfect row. If I would
Oh,
release
that's the
them,
auto times, like, when they just go
yeah,
off?
yeah.
Okay.
When they auto time, they fly like in a perfect row. Because if I would release them, they will be all wonky and stuff. But this is like the perfect. See, like the maximum blocks and they can give, and I can go deeper. So the thing here, how this specific thing works, like if they uptouch, it works only in season 3 because in season 2, it used to remember there were like fuzzies, and remember there were
Right.
like yacht fuzzies, and the thing was when you land from aerial block stun, you were in standing state, so you can fuzzy him. So there we removed that, and they made it so when you fall from aerial block stun, you're in a crouching state, no matter what. So until this block stun is overwritten, for example, if like assist hits him or you're whatever, right? Then it moves back to like to any you can crouch, you can but until when you fell from aerial block stun, until it's over, you're in a crouching state, into a forced crouching state. You can be holding up. That's why it's like I don't know how to call it, crouching fuzzy, whatever. So while that happens, uh, because of that, see Broly is actually standing, but he cannot stand. So you can always cross up even Broly. It doesn't matter, because you for before the block stun ends, he has to crouch. After that, he can stand up. But like, if that wouldn't be the case, Broly could just stand up here, and there would be no mix-up. I would just always be on one side because you cannot cross up with a regular jump. Yeah, Broly, right?
Right. Dude, that's so technical. How do you figure this out? Like, is that something that you just sat down and thought about, like, how the game works and figured this out on your own?
Not bro. I'm not like trying to find something out. It's just I'm in Moscow where nobody knows what Dragon Ball is or plays fighting games and shit. The community is so small. I have nothing else to do, and I love like Dragon Ball and Marvel and all those games. So I just sit in the lab and like, oh wow, Gotenks is so cool. Like, oh, what can he do? Oh, he can do that shit. That's what you would be doing if you wouldn't have like offline or like. I didn't have Twitter, and before that I was just doing Marvel videos for one friend for like 10 years, and then I decided like to upload a video on Twitter like for him again, and it got retweeted, and I'm like, oh wow, I can upload to Twitter too, to like for people to check out. Before that I was just sitting alone and checking that shit, and like I don't have friends that like that a lot of friends or people from the industry that even know that I like play fighting games, because nobody gives a shit about it in Moscow. So yeah, I just sit in the lab when I have free time, and there's nothing else to do. Like you discover the character. It's like a journey.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
not,
Just
like
crazy.
it's like with everything, with music, with art. Like Hayao Miyazaki said in an interview that It's like fishing. You just like you don't have to catch like a big sea bass today or whatever. You just go fishing for like because you love fishing, and today you might have a cool catch. Tomorrow you might have a smaller catch. It really doesn't matter if you love fishing, you know.
So this one we've got solo 1 bar 2 touch with jump heavy and meaty ghost confirm. I noticed I missed one ghost only after shutting down DBFZ. LOL, sorry. Let's check this 2 touch out. Ooh. Okay. Double key loop into rejump.
What is this? This is like remember I was talking how to confirm. Here, that's how you can confirm. See, like you do the regular go key, and then you just press super dash to confirm, and you have like your finger at super dash. We can just click on the confirm from this video. That's all I wanted to show. That see, you have the medium ghost out, and all you have to do is get a super dash, and then like you can do the spinning light thingy, and it's not the medium button, so it won't trigger the ghost. You can just tap it, and then you just press the medium ghost at the end, and then do donut, re-jump, put more ghost on, whatever. I think I said that put more ghost on with some like Boston accent or something, right? Like, American, like.
Dude, that's pretty cool. So this is really good for just like a hit confirm when you get your Goki.
Yeah, exactly. Just remember, you always have the medium ghost on the screen. So like you just go around like not pressing the medium button, so you can press anything: super dash, light punches, light kicks, whatever. And then when you just want to confirm, you just tap the medium while like the kicks are out or whatever.
That's pretty nuts. Yeah, that back combo is doing off your confirm. You're getting 6K there. That's pretty solid. You're
Yeah,
pretty
but
close to killing before you even got the level 1 out.
yeah, but I had to go to work, so I was like, oh, fuck. But you can also do a re-jump because I was really close to killing with a re-jump without doing the ghost, so it was like even less bar, and I was like, I'm gonna cheese it just to show like how to do the confirm for people who need like confirming. If like because there's a lot of guys who just eat the first ghost to see if you can confirm actually your ghost, you know, like or they just smash if you're playing online. So you have to know how to confirm if people eat the first ghost, the meaty one. Basically, you can even break down like this process is like the first is you look if they eat the ghost or not. If they eat, you press super dash. If they don't, you go like for the mix. Then if they eat the mix, you press light whenever it's a overhead or a like or a low, because you press light, you get the auto combo, then you press light like whatever heavy in the air, and then you OTG him into whatever on the floor. You do it automatically. And the third thing is if they block like you're 50-50, then what I do is I keep pressing on light as if like confirming, so I option select, and then do the auto combo into like a medium. Uh, Dash with a ghost, right? And then like go for something. Or I keep pressing on light, and then on the light, after the standing light, I go for Dragon Rush with a ghost, and that's gonna be later. Like this makes ghost with a Dragon Rush, you know, like when either the ghost hits first, and then the Dragon Rush confirms that, or if the ghost is behind the Dragon Rush and the Dragon Rush hits first, and it's actually a throw, so it's like a fake throw or a throw mix. Or like you go for the one ghost setup, like after a jump light. I don't know. For example, you can use one ghost to set up 6M or 2M, like 6M 2M Dragon Rush kind of thing. Or I think we have this actually. What I'm talking about, I think we have like we have like a million of tabs. It has to be there.
I'm sure it is. We've got an ocean of clips, so.
Yeah. So we can just move on. I'm sorry. You have to stop me sometimes. I can just get carried away.
Dude, how can I stop you when you're going so in depth on the character? I can't stop that. Come on now.